Boo. Right. There could be something dangerous there. The radar station or something. I think I need to know. That's the Medusa. Right. We don't know what they have here. They could have very, very bad things. However, what we do know is that sort of these planes are sort of stranded. If we move even a little bit, they won't be able to do much. Whatever, we need to make sure we're not gonna lose submarines or any units really. Well, we're sort of fucked. Can't move anymore. Maybe one, but it'll die immediately, and it's not guaranteed that it can move in that one. Refueling plane has to go. Go almost next to that. Right. Have to be a little bit careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we're being spotted, but at the same time, I don't dare to take the chance. Exterminator can attack almost anyone, so I'll leave it for now. If there's some target that we have to destroy at a later point, then we can use it. Aircraft carrier. Well. Repair. Fine. easy experience and withdrawal. I need to repair that ship. I also need to put some pressure on the seaplanes. They're very good and they have enough fuel, but they're still dangerous. Can't completely ignore them, no matter how hard I try. It's a shame to lose units to that, but if it happens, it happens. I can't lose this. Right. So a lot of precious experience points for the carrier. We need to weaken the Spurper even more. It can probably detect our current carrier. The question is, do I want to attack the battleships or combat ships rather, what that they have, or do I want to go against the carrier? I don't think I have the luxury to move against the carrier at the moment. At least not with a lot of ships. And the seaplane is not much of a threat. It can still damage something, but it's not that big of a deal. I think I still want to push forward with the attack. There could be other repair units too. Easy experience, right. I was really more afraid of the planes than anything else. It's because they don't really... It's like what happens when you attack with a unit that is... well, basically there are ground, air and naval units. When you attack units from one group against units from other group, there's usually a great difference between the armor and weapon power between one unit group and the other. If those seaplanes get experience, naval units will just melt away. Do I try to kill cruisers or try to sink the ship? Getting rid of their repair capability is very important. However, if we... Shit. Bad move. The problem is that the Titan can repair everything. It might not, but that's because the computer can do retarded things. Not something we should really rely upon. At the same time, they don't have a huge amount of visibility here. We've cleared things quite thoroughly, so might not be that bad for us. Hydra has to go. At the same time, we should go after at least one of the cruisers. Don't have to destroy it. Can't destroy it, rather. What we want is force the issue. Want to put a lot of pressure on them. There's just a unit or two here, it's a different matter, but there's a lot of damage units. They'll have to make some choices and sacrifices. There's a good chance. I think repair units are moved the last. Now that I think about it. So likely this cruiser will be pulled back, this cruiser will attack, this will attack, and this will be pulled back maybe to repair that. But I'm more worried about the additional forces coming our way. This handful of cruisers is not what the raid has. It's gonna have some kind of gigantic navy with battleships and all. Could start shooting these. I want to keep the destroyer here because if something unexpected happens or we have to react, try to block a submarine going somewhere or something like that, we need to be here within striking distance immediately. That said, we are currently not in a position to aid these if something happens, so fucking exterminator is gonna murder my units. Okay, this is the only place I can go to. Doesn't have all that much material. Goddamn exterminator. It's going to destroy the Medusa. I need to attack it, but whoever does is so screwed. I think it's more important for us to maintain some kind of defensive line here, so their rangers can't just slash through us. How much to make a new aircraft? 1813, so it's worth more to repair than to just make a new one. 2015 to make combat fighter bomber. Suppose I should repair. I need. It sort of suck, but at the same time, I don't have air defenses here. And red moves first. If it destroys this, this defensive line will collapse very quickly. I need to move. I need to move into just repair some of these units. They're not great units, but they're all I have here. Frankly, it sort of feels like a waste even repairing them. It seems like no one's really coming through here, and it looks like it's basically rough terrain, so you can't go through there. So it means hovercraft can attack through this opening. And with any chance, there's not a lot of defenses at all here, while there are trenches here. So maybe the effort here with the extra troops is to more or less hold this defensive line, as in just prevent them from overwhelming you, and working on here to push through. But that still means we'll have to ferry troops. Don't have a huge amount of we could give experience, but with it to a genin. And these guys, on the other hand, don't need it. I want to quickly check what we can make. We can make long-range artillery and heavy tanks. So production capabilities on the factory here are just fine. You get all the basic military stuff. You can make seaplanes. Okay, we really don't have the energy to produce a lot of troops. But it's good to know. I mean, if we can hold this position, we can build up our strength. 100 turns can seem like a long time, especially now that the turns take quite a bit. But if we once the main clash here is done, those turns can run out real quickly. The question is, do I want to repair a genin? It's 8, basically we would waste 8 materia or energy to do it, and 7 to do the next. To get 0 experience fighter jets here. The exterminator is pretty much the only reason I would be doing that. So I don't know. I'd rather try to repair the few ground units I have. I could attack it. It has, I think I will. It has one benefit that might not be immediately obvious. The thing has only 4 powerful air-to-ground attacks. Now it has 1 left. So it's weaker and it can strike once. Might save someone's life. And Snake is a cheap unit, easily reproducible. It had no major experience. If that we lose something like that, yeah, it sucks in a situation like this, but it's not a huge loss. So the defensive line is collapsing. Rather, it's thinning out. We're gonna lose Destroyer. Not necessarily. It's gonna be fired upon, but it's gonna die. Yes, it's gonna. Okay. The exterminator is pretty worthless now. Still, it's doing the smart thing. It's just running around attacking units that can't fire back. Easy kills, easy experience. If it's oh shit. If it manages to get out of there. Ooh, now comes the submarines. Ooh, yeah. This is bad. Very bad. 4, 5, 6. And that's where the seaplanes would have been great. And repair the cruiser. Right. At this point we would have had one high experience seaplane there. It can attack the submarines without them having any means of fighting back. That's the thing. And they're very powerful, so perfect at hunting them down. Ooh, an exterminator dies. Green has a production facility somewhere. Probably can't shoot at anything. Secret depot, rocket tank, anti-radar vehicle. Well, well, well. You have troops. It's a bit risky to go so close. Especially with a unit that's half dead. On the other hand, this one has a large vehicle inside it already. See how this goes. Just getting the repair vehicle out there would make a big difference. If we're going to repair any of our own units here, we're gonna do it only once, and we'll have to rely on the repair vehicle. scratch one button. To pull back. Don't want to go there. I'm trying to protect their heavy artillery. It's almost full experience points, so it's basically going to kill or almost destroy an enemy unit every turn. So it's very, very crucial to our defense here. About the aircraft, I think I'll leave the aircraft be aircraft. There's no immediate need for us to push forward here. Just stay here and do nothing. Right. Is that a submarine too? But there's quite a lot. Not sure I have the means to get rid of them. At all. A seaplane or two would definitely make a lot of difference here. Should have built one in the previous turn already. They're not a huge problem now. However, they're going to keep getting experience constantly, and there's so many of them that I would have to basically endanger a lot of ships to even take one or two of them down, and then there would be 3-4 others that could get kills, and it's not a. The advantage is theirs with a fleet like this. We're in a situation where a lot of our ships need some kind of repair work anyway at the moment. It's almost impossible to engage in them. Oh shit. I'm dead. I thought I could have just moved to the west, but well, it's still safer to stay under here than go to the surface. But this does not look good. Need to withdraw anyway. The materials here? No. Don't want to lose the helicopter. Can't really contribute all that much at the moment. It's just going to die if we stay. I think we might be better off pulling closer to the Iron Stars. It might help a little. Also give me time to get the seaplane out. maybe do some repairs. Don't want to risk the submarine. Not worth it. Might be able to kill this one. I don't want to leave the orcas here to be vulnerable. We're gonna lose that one. We might be able to maintain our graphs on the other. Exterminator has to go. And no point losing a good unit there. Sort of applies to a lot of our units at the moment. They have no way of recapturing this. We try to kill some of them. We sort of have to. And destroyers are good for it. However, these destroyers who stay here are basically dead. And then there's a Titan. As long as it's there, the repair capability is on. But if we, on the other hand, lower them a little bit closer here, the battleship alone can easily destroy it. So I'm not too concerned about it, and I'm not interested in attacking the polars now anyway. Anyone staying here is gonna be dead. We move a little bit north. Not all the submarines can follow or attack. And again, chance to gain a little experience. Yeah, anyone who stays here is gonna be dead. Only bought time here. We do have to engage them very soon. Also want to make sure that they can't possibly attack the battle. A little bit of extra experience before their true engagement comes. This is more like what I suspected, but still. Overwhelming force on one area. We had, at the start of the game, one Harding submarine. They're attacking us. They had one or two at the start. Now half a dozen are coming our way. I suppose the loss of the seaplane is what really hurts us here. But we would have had to pull the seaplane back for now anyway. Not like it's some kind of magic bullet. One thing we do have to do is get kills. Every damaged ship has to be pulled back immediately. We'll lose some anyway, but we might be able to maintain most. And back to repair. Well, this loss was obvious. It potentially saved the life of a cruiser, though. Maybe not, but maybe not. Okay. The cruisers have to die, and I need to start trying to take down these. Ooh, that was good. Very good. It looks like half a dozen of them is all they have. It could be that we have the only battleship on this map. And that's why it's sort of a... There's such importance in trying to escort the battleship. Because no one's going to be able to do them, and it's a huge advantage on the ground fighting. Green seems to be mostly neutralized. I think I'd rather take out their combat capabilities than the repair ship. Because a lot of our units are going to be incredibly weak once our turn is over. I think I want this destroyer here. I want to see things, and I want them to have additional targets. I'm gonna put everything on the line now. Running out of energy. Ran out of energy. Still, it had to be done. What the fuck? How exactly are you supposed to take this then? I mean, you can't move there. Seriously, you... Sometimes... And you used it. I don't get it. How are you supposed to get here? Yeah, it's a secret depot, no shit, but I don't know. Okay, at least the convoy made it safely. And with air vehicle, no less. With the fuel truck and a la core, it's basically an infinite repair. We cannot lose it. Oops, this is no good. Try to survive, thank you very much. Big problem is energy. Energy. We have materials all over the place, but do not have the energy to do anything. I don't want to attack with the airplane until we have a ground forces to support them. So, to return back and refuel, resupply, everything. Okay, we have a couple of high experience aircraft support us now. It's easier to let the repair vehicle do all the refilling than just refill it. Okay. Bad, not bad at all. Now, the number of units has decreased enough that each turn doesn't take forever. Assuming you know what you want to do. Looking at the material levels, 140. Material levels are fine. Energy levels are terrible. Maybe that's the point of trying to capture some of the smaller islands. Does the depot produce energy? I don't think so. Depots usually don't produce energy. No. But if we get anti-radar vehicle and 2 rocket tanks, that's a significant attack force if we can. Might be able to even give them experience to start out with. So we don't have to waste a huge amount of time trying to get them to be useful. But also have to take some of these sites. I mean, he has 15 energy. What is he gonna be able to produce? Nothing. The factory is the biggest problem. I'd really like to have some unit production capability here. What can I produce? Nothing. It's just port. I have no energy. There were also quite a few landing craft, I remember that. And this is the obvious place to go through with them, but what would we gain from that? Yeah, we can get through the battle line here, but what are we getting? Maybe there's a lot of turrets or something here that makes this a nightmare. So the better idea would be to bypass it and engage the clear areas. Or even just try to flank the defenses here. I don't know. Actually, I'm inclined to just save and capture this factory, just to see if we captured what would change. Can we do buggies? Can we do tanks? What would be the benefit of backstabbing this little bit? I mean, ally. Okay, this isn't gonna get any easier. So, submarine. At least 3 more here. But that's not a submarine. 3, and there should be 3 more. 1. Where are others? I think there were a couple of here. Yeah. Right. So all 6 accounted for. We can't let them get to the aircraft carriers. Might as well start with the Orca. This is gonna be our only free attack. Target has to be selected very well. Not this one, anything but. Not that one either. Yeah. The third one. One down. Two down. We can attack twice and we can damage ourselves quite heavily in the process. There's 4 of them left. And just the submarines alone. I think I'd like to try to sink a 3rd submarine if I can. It's gonna come with a cost, but their attack power is basically cut in half, and we have anti-submarine units, 2 of them preparing to join the fight. So we don't have to so heavily engage with our naval units now. We can probably ensure at least 3 cruisers surviving. Try to... No, it's not worth risking an aircraft carrier to save a cruiser. two of them can work in tandem to refuel and repair each other and everything. So as long as we have the two aircraft carriers and the battleship, we're in a fairly strong position. We can rebuild at least some of the capability later on. I'm pretty much kidding about the rebuilding though. I don't have the resource for that. I'd have to take off the yellow immediately. That would give us a good energy boost. And I also need to start taking things from the red. But what worries me the most about this situation really is that I can't see shit. I'm supposed to more or less work blindly here. And so I don't know how hopeless the situation is. I don't know, should I try to push forward on the top here? Where should I push? If I throw my weight onto the just pushing forward on the road here, is it a doomed attempt? Am I going to basically kill my offensive power entirely if I do that? No more destroyers for us. Oh, we have one. The sacrificial scouting destroyer, basically. Still, those are the 3 submarines. They're all in a nice little package. Also within range of the battleship's guns, so I don't think I have to worry about them anymore. We can choose to get rid of the cruiser or the aircraft carrier. It doesn't really matter. We also have proper scouting crafts. Right. We have close range air defenses. Yes, you do. It's weak, but you have it. The cruiser is harder to take down. Full experience Zenith battleship. It'll basically kill everything at a single shot at this point. There might be like a handful of exceptions, but everything else is just gonna be gone. Feels good. No. You first. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Right. Which one deserves the torpedo more? You. Two of their submarines are heavily neutered at this point. This is the only one that hasn't taken any damage. We don't really have undamaged ships in either. Maybe I should... This has too much experience on the other hand, I need to weaken it. Two of their submarines are totally worthless now. Someone is going to have to just bite the bullet and weaken the last one. I don't want it to be the destroyer. It's we have few enough. One great thing about these ships is that once they have enough experience, they're really tough to take down. Yeah, they don't really take any more damage out of the damaged submarines. So their ability to threaten our naval battle group is heavily diminished at this point. I've destroyed half a dozen cruisers, half a dozen submarines, probably quite a few destroyers, aircraft carrier, seaplanes. So I don't think our situation necessarily is great, but it's starting to be fairly healthy at least. Just trying to get some experience for the Titans. Their survivability increases also if they get a little bit of experience. Can't unload them there, but shit. Okay, maybe it isn't that bad. We can just build our road there, basically. Very satisfying sound to hear. Everything was alright again. I sort of still want to hold on to this transport plane and not move it out anymore. It's going to be basically glued to the naval group. Whatever we're gonna take down. Okay, there's a harbor here. The question is, what's next for our naval group? We can do a lot of damage if we bring the battleships on this coastline. Even if they have Iron Stars, the battleship will have longer range, and it'll one-shot an Iron Star. Problem is, we don't have the scouting capability to notice them before we stumble on them. Also, we are lacking in energy quite severely. We attack some kind of a naval site anywhere here, we are going to suffer some casualties, and there's no telling we're really going to get it back. However, we need to capture 3 sites on this map, and I'm pretty sure I haven't captured even a single one of them. So, one of them is without a doubt here. We need to find some kind of crash site too. Don't know where that is. But I will find it very unlikely that these islands are here for nothing. There clearly something spilled on them. I wonder which one is it. There's there's a couple of options. One is that they have airfields, naval yards, that sort of thing. So it's a unique production site that harasses us constantly. So taking them out would help, and we could then, well, maybe mount some kind of offensive to the south. But there's also the chance that the enemy will also need some kind of energy production sites. So maybe they could be very secure if they're in a place like this, because there's no quick way for us to get to them, no matter what we try. We have to go through the enemy naval force, and even then we would have to go with some kind of desperation attack if we want to make quick strikes. It looks like a harbor and an airfield, I'd say. Here, it's fully built, so there is something there. Here, hard to say, a naval yard probably, or harbor at least. Not necessarily any building, but definitely a harbor area. Without a doubt, few sites. A factory. That's probably a key factory if we can get it, because it's right in their rear. Be another factory there. So if we manage to get our hands on it, we're going to be almost impossible to dislodge. Anywho, and you do repairs. I can't tell you how good it feels to have this full cycle of these support units here. The artillery. The tanks. More batteries. I could give them experience. It's not gonna delay us too much. Level 4, and we have a lot of military experience, so what does it matter? We don't have to get them to full experience or anything, but a little bit of initial experience would go a long way. And then we have our second set of resupply. Proper logistics support. Raiders are only for transport purposes, don't really need experience on them. And we have quite a few of them anyway. Samurai. You can stay here. Gotta do a construction vehicle here. We have one at the north, but it's gonna take forever to bring it down. And it would be more if the weather changes. Try to build roads all over the place so we don't have to be stuck on these few pieces of road. At the same time, we could save the energy and produce something more useful. More seaplanes, things like that. But I have never really regretted having both construction vehicles. Sometimes they have a lot of time on their hands where they can't really do much. But that's not usually the issue. Actually, it's quite rare to be an issue. Much more often it's a case where you don't have it and you're stuck in the mud or you can't do shit. You just can't. There's also the point, if there's some kind of heavy rain coming, we won't be able to build all these after that. So I feel it could be investment down the drain. However, it can also save us from a terrible situation later on. I don't think the yellow has enough force to justify me staying here. Or rather staying his ally. I think I'm moving in to basically get rid of him. He has a couple of long-range units that are useful. Problem is, that's it. We don't need to go here. Go here. One capture unit. Second capture unit. We need 4. Third. Probably have I don't want to give experience to the landing boats. They're not combat units, they're similar to the transport. Oh my god, how the fuck do you get there? Yeah, it's a secret depot, but it's super fucking secret because no one can actually land there. Maybe you should need to... I have no idea. I have no fucking clue how you get there. Maybe infantry unit can. So you'd have to use some kind of ranger or something like that. But it's never really worked like that. I mean, I'm right next to it. I should be just able to basically drop it there. But yeah, looks like we're not going anywhere. We might have to just pull the crooks away. Shit. I'm going to save and not try. That doesn't go my way, I'll just... Dude. It's going to make any difference. It just isn't fucking happening. Well, we are within striking distance of that side. At the same time, if we fight normally, we can capture it. No point trying to throw away a transport plane for that. Especially since the transport plane contains the all-important radar. Our only radar vehicle. I think I would give quite a lot for a radar airplane at this point. The artillery piece there is a skull. have to care about that too much. That it? Okay, things are... well, they're starting to look a little bit better. I'll end it here. See if anything amazingly disrupting happens or unexpected happens. I don't think so, not now. Maybe when we push in deeper or move the naval units closer to their areas. But for now, I think we're probably pretty okay for a couple of turns. So that'll give us time to move into position. I'm hoping they'll weaken the yellow troops as much as possible. I'm hoping the yellow weakens the red troops as much as possible. Logistical units and the artillery, heavy artillery pieces are the two units we cannot lose. I'm using maybe a turn or two to give experience to our troops. The red needs, yellow has to survive that long. After that, I don't care. It's he has no frontline units anymore. They're gonna be annihilated in a turn or two. So, ooh, maybe I can get lucky. I mean, he's going to pull back his troops to get them repaired. So use that moment to capture something. I don't think I can get the artillery piece he has, full experience artillery piece. I might be able to get a attack helicopter or a samurai 2 or something like that. Maybe even the rocket tank if you're lucky. I mean, if we're gonna attack, we might as well get something besides the energy buff out of it. Someone's producing demons. Probably Technopraxis. But nothing too heavy coming our way. I think it's time for you to move. And we have to make a choice what we're gonna do with the navy. Either basically attack here and support, make a combined attack to grind any defenses here to the ground. Or split our attack groups. I'm inclined, at least at this moment, to combine the attack forces. I'm sure I can grind through the enemy ground troops with just my own ground troops once we get some kind of a... once we get the killing properly going. However, it might be better to combine the forces to get rid of this. It's without a doubt most of their production and energy production capabilities are on the main continent. So we can basically cripple them and get it under control through any means possible, really. It'll shift the energy production to our favor, so he won't be able to replenish his troops constantly. There's not the constant stream of shitty troops coming our way, things like that. And we probably are gonna save more units that way, take less casualties we have more units here cooperating. On the other hand, this isn't that far away, it's like 4 or 5 turns, maybe. And we have a fairly mature attack group here, so even if it's a serious area like this with a naval support, I don't think we would have too much trouble with it. It'll take almost as long to reach here. Maybe not quite. Now, I think we're gonna set the fleet to come here. Once this area is more or less in our control, the fleet can go here and here, while the ground troops continue on their separate ways. But I need to get rid of this situation where we're barely holding on to this corner. I suppose our situation on the naval front is pretty secure. Secure as I think it can get. But we're still... if we get a couple of bad losses here, this can still collapse. meaning we don't have enough attack power to fight through a constant stream even of studio units like this. But if the naval units are going to be held killing everything out here, looks like there might be even a factory here somewhere. So it would make a huge difference.